Zelensky's rejection of the ceasefire last night is it's not belligerence, but a strategic necessity. His stance reflects the reality that any pause in fighting would benefit Russia more than it would benefit Ukraine. And history has demonstrated that Russia uses ceasefires to regroup, rearm, and entrench its positions as seen after the Minsk agreements, which Moscow subsequently violated. Furthermore, Zelensky understands that without enforceable security guarantees backed by military force, any ceasefire would leave Ukraine vulnerable to renewed aggression. His argument is rooted in pragmatism. A premature cessation of hostilities without a clear mechanism to deter future advances would effectively reward Moscow's territorial gains and leave Ukraine in an even weaker position. Lavrov's praise of Trump as a pragmatist and his attempt to frame European nations as the main agitators in prolonging the war is a predictable Russian narrative designed to sow division between the US and its Russian allies, and his claim that Europe has been the source of global tragedies over the past 500 years is historical revisionism at its worst, meant to deflect attention from Russia's own imperial actions, including its ongoing invasion of Ukraine, its attack on Czechoslovakia, its the USSR attack on Czechoslovakia, its attack on Georgia, and so on. The underlying message in Lavrov's rhetoric is clear. Moscow hopes for a shift in US foreign policy under Trump that would reduce American support for Ukraine, leaving Kyiv more isolated and more vulnerable. And Zelensky's firm position reflects the understanding that without sustained military aid, without better defence and security guarantees, Ukraine cannot afford to halt its resistance. And in this context, his rejection of a ceasefire is not just reasonable, it's a matter of national survival.